points in the game.
The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Fresno State Bulldogs will get the first crack on offense today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Getting set. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. He'll get the first 10 yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Important second down play coming up. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Finds an open target on the left side. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Nowhere to run up the middle. One of those crucial moments early in this playoff game. 3rd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kurt, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Canes offense is on the move now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now,
the pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grabbed by the receiver. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Bringing pressure. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Short loss of the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Fresno State has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Finds his man. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And now the defense able to bring him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Miami, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
The screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Fighting off the defender.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run in the previous play. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Hey, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Looking to pass this time. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
21, Miami, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You can say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Canes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Gets the first and still running. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That ball snagged for a completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Another great play by this receiver, and I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fresno State, 21. Miami, 14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Gives it to the back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass is caught. Hits into space at the 50. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Big throw caught on the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. And now from the pistol formation. The back's got it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The offense really clicking here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver grabs it. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Try and muscle for the first down. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, Fresno State. And that will give them the lead now. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Fresno State, 28. Miami, 21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The ball is caught. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's got it in the open. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Snags the quick throw. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes. Kirk had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
That playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll stop him after a short gain. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlocked, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. QB is changing the play at the line. A play action, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really...
Now here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 2nd down here. And the same runner's got it again.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Here we go, the most important series of this game. Tied up, 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, it's a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
1st down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
nice conversion here on that pass. And remember, they pick up this first down to stop the clock. Look at the clock here. You don't need to panic. You need to be in a little bit of hurry mode, but no need to panic at this point in the game.
And they try the middle, but stop for no gain. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Caught. Completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? He shreds the tackle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. A timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Well, missed opportunity here on third down. They're obviously going to have to go for it late in the game. Down by more than 3. They need a touchdown on the board. Let's see what they go with here on this fourth down call.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team can